So Tendulkar's gone for the big one, and he's managed to land it first bounce past the boundary line. But that's what the crowd really was waiting for from Sachin Tendulkar. They couldn't quite believe why he was stonewalling. And very, very volatile crowd here in Baroda. At last getting what they were looking forward to. So he scooped it over the infield this time, and all of a sudden, Tendulkar seems to have come alive. After spending a long time to serve you, this time he used his feet, came right down to the pitch of the ball, and really just scooped it over the infield to launch an early assault on Matthew Hart. After 16 overs, then India moving up to 63 for no loss.
Very good control shot here by Tendulkar. Excellent shot. And 4 runs, placed the ball well.
And now Tendulkar's gone after him. That's a big one. Nobody's moving. It was a very, very solidly struck blow. 6 of the very best.
There we say Tendulkar is back. That certainly was a shot of a man back in form. Outside the off stump, just playing through the line. That one went a long, long way.
Well, he's certainly one for the camera, isn't he? Putting up a 6 out there in the trees. And Tendulkar has again struck that ball with tremendous power. Very similar to the shot he hit in the previous over. But this time Matthew Hart was a little too far away from the ball. But certainly tremendous timing.
Again, Tendulkar moving his feet well there. Pumps not a great deal of spin on most of his deliveries. Tendulkar getting to the pitch. Very important when you're batting against the slow ones. You have to try and get as close as possible to the pitch.
And 117 50s before this for Tendulkar. A century in 1750s actually. That sounded like 117. And that is 50 number 18 for Tendulkar. So a gentle little nudge to square leg. Really showing the great value, even in the shorter game, of playing yourself in the beginning and being able to play big shots afterwards.
Over the top, well struck. Just clearing the rope. Good, clean, straight hit.
Leon Nash attempting a slow deliver there, but Tendulkar spotted it right through the line of the ball. Very clean hit.
That's a great straight stroke. 6 to Tendulkar. Right down the ground. Absolutely straight back over the bowler's head.
Well, we have seen a lot of great shots by Tendulkar in this innings, but that was copybook. Couldn't have asked for it to go any straighter.
Again, little improvised shot here by Tendulkar, and one thing he is good at, apart from playing normally, is improvising. Very quick hands, very quick eye, very quick feet, and now he's got his confidence.
Written by our colleague Harsha Bogley. Well, just dropping inside the line. was a fine blow from Sachin Tendulkar.
Good length ball, nothing wrong with the ball, but just a very, very good shot, and just wide of the fieldsman Hart down there at long on, but hit with such power, such timing, and such placement that he had no chance of stopping it.
196 for 2, 38 overs bowled.
5 for 22, but he's come back after a wayward start. That's a lovely shot. Always a good idea to hit the ball straight back over the bowler's head. Mid on and mid off are quite square. And India getting a boundary after a long time.
Again, we see Tendulkar hitting that delivery straight down the ground. Always a very safe shot. Never a fieldsman in that position.
Well, long leg was in, and that ball going to run down to the boundary for 4. Very clever cricket, and Michael, rather poor bowling from Chris Pringle.
If you're going to bring the fine leg up inside the circle, you certainly can't afford to be bowling on leg stump, much less down the leg side. And as you can see there, Pringle strained down the leg side, fine leg up. Well, the inevitable result. 4 more to India.
So Tendulkar, one shot of that second 100. The shot is punched back through the covers, and he's got there. Sachin Tendulkar, 100 not out. Took his time getting there. Got off to a slow, steady start, a life on 8, but thereafter really put his act together and did what his side expected of him, which is to bat as deep as possible. Tendulkar goes in for the big one, and first bounce into the boundary at cover. That certainly was a shot of a man who's well in command. Took it on the floor, really almost as if he programmed for the ball to go in that direction. Tendulkar picked up 4. Just the number of runs India needed from the over, 7, and after 44 overs, it's 2 down for 234.
Again, Tendulkar using his feet well there. Harris would have thought that that would be a good delivery. But Tendulkar using his feet and getting to it on the full. If he had stayed in his crease, that would have been another good Yorker.